Welcome. My name is Peter Strong and I am a professional online therapist. I specialize in mindfulness therapy for the treatment of anxiety and for the treatment of depression and addictions, and also for working with post-traumatic stress disorder. Mindfulness therapy is a more advanced form of cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, that helps you work with the underlying structure of your trauma, the emotional trauma that is creating your symptoms. Whatever the source of that trauma, it has an underlying structure, and that structure is in the form of imagery. We literally create an internal picture both of the traumatic events and also of the associated emotions that were activated by that traumatic event. So whatever the source, whether it's a disaster or whether it's the result of military activity or the trauma experienced by a medical personnel or firefighter, or witnessing a natural disaster, there are many different causes of trauma, some of which are well known and others are less well known. But the characteristic of all trauma is that it represents an experience that was overwhelming and that the mind was not able to process, was not able to resolve and integrate into the general memory. So it remains essentially stuck. It remains stuck in the form of an internal image or set of images that are resistant to change. Those images persist. And a very important part of mindfulness therapy for PTSD is seeing these images, which become clearer when we start to explore them with mindfulness, with this quality of conscious awareness, where we become an observer, observing this internal structure of the emotion itself. This process is very effective indeed, and many people will see quite substantial changes after relatively few sessions. The reason why it's so effective is simply because we're exploring the underlying cause, that imagery, rather than just treating symptoms with medications or conventional talk therapy. If you're interested in working with an online therapist for PTSD and you would like to schedule a session with me via Skype, please go to my website, counselingtherapyonline.com, and email me, and then we can discuss if mindfulness therapy is a good approach for you to choose, and if you feel comfortable with this approach, then we can schedule a Skype therapy session. So please, if you'd like to talk to an online therapist about your PTSD and to get the help from an online therapist for your post-traumatic stress disorder, please contact me and then we can discuss this further. Thank you.